Hey guys, how's it going? As you guys may have known from my YouTube channel, I like to cover different gadgets and I like to cover my gadget collection. And sometimes I like to make videos just to show, compare it to my previous videos and see what has changed and what's not. So last year, beginning 2016, I made a video about my camera equipment, and this video I want to do the same. This is late 2017, almost the end of the year, and I want to show you guys what has changed and what has not. So here we go. First off, I have the iPhone SE, and this doesn't look too different actually from last year. Last year I had an iPhone 5S. This year I have a SE, which basically looks the same, same color and everything. The difference is that the back camera is quite better, since it's the exact same as the 6S camera. So yeah, I've been using this one for recording most of my gadget reviews, my PS4, PS3 gameplay videos, because those ones are kind of hard to record unless you have a dedicated stream capture card, which I don't want to really set up. So that's why I've been using this, and yeah, this pretty much fulfills the role that my 5S had. I tried using the Xperia. I'm using the Xperia right now to record this. The Xperia XZ1 compact, but the camera still isn't quite as good as the iPhone SE in my opinion. I tried using it, but weird artifacts and stuff, and the color was off and stuff, so the video wasn't quite as good. So I'm still using my SE for a lot of videos. I'm still using the same mic that I was using last year. This is a Shure MV88 mic, plugs right into the lightning connector, and it works well, serves my purpose well, and I still use it. So yeah, for a lot of my videos, I'm still going to use the iPhone SE for recording it. It's still one of the most powerful and best cameras on a small phone out there. Okay, secondly, I have this camera is called the Sony HDR AS300. I did an unboxing of it. This camera basically has replaced my Sony music video recorder. If you guys remember, I used that camera a lot for blogging and for playing music, for guitar videos and stuff. This camera has pretty much replaced that, and it has also replaced my GoPro, since it's also an action camera. Yeah, I just like the size of it compared to the Sony music video recorder. The size is a lot smaller. Is optical image stabilization, which is really important, since the GoPro Hero 3 that I have did not have any optical image stabilization. So that's why my the videos that I took on that camera were really shaky and stuff. But this one has the image stabilization, which is really important. So I'll be using this for action videos like biking videos or festivals or hiking or whatever. Outdoor videos, I think I'll probably use this camera. Wide angle, Zeiss lens right here. The microphone is quite good, considering the price of this camera and the size of it. The microphone is quite good. It's not quite as good as a music video recorder, since that one has stereo XY mics, could record in linear PCM. This one cannot, but anyways, it's still good enough. All Sony products have to have NFC, of course, so that's really cool. The screen is not as big as the Sony music video recorder, but that's to be expected since this is a smaller camera in general. I think it has most of the functionality though. It even uses the exact same replaceable battery, so that's a plus as well. So this one here, actually, yeah, this is the exact same camera as a Sony music video recorder, and Sony uses this on pretty much all their action cameras, the exact same battery here. And the back here we have, yeah, we have HDMI out, we have a micro HDMI, we have micro USB, and external microphone. So yeah, basically all the connections of the Sony music video recorder you have here as well, except I don't think you have headphone jack. I think the music video recorder had an extra headphone jack, but that's fine because I didn't really use that anyways. And one other Sony equipment I like to use this with is the Sony wireless Bluetooth mics. I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but I have the Sony wireless Bluetooth mics here as well. There we go. Bluetooth receiver right here. You know, I love Sony stuff, so everything has to be Sony. So Sony Bluetooth mic and receiver, and this is what I usually plug into the action camera if I want to record something with distance. So if I'm recording some video of me playing guitar and stuff, and I'm playing outside, I probably use the Bluetooth microphone hooked up to this as an external mic, and it works. I mean, this is small enough, and that one's small enough. Tripod mount down here, and micro SD card slot right here. Yeah, pretty much it does the job. It replaces the action camera, and can also use it for vlogging and stuff. All right. Another camera I have, this one has to replace my DJI Osmo. This is the DJI Osmo Plus. I know it looks very similar, but basically has replaced my Osmo and also my camcorder. I had a Canon camcorder before. The only reason I had that was for the zoom capability, and the Osmo Plus has zoom capability, so pretty much it has replaced my Canon camcorder, and this is still the main camera I use when I'm traveling. It's just, I don't know if you guys have ever used these self-stabilizing gimbals before, but the Osmo is a self-stabilizing gimbal plus the camera, right? That's in the same device. You can buy DSLR self-stabilizing gimbals out there for pretty much the same price, but it doesn't include the camera. You had to supply that yourself. This one, DJI has given us the camera as well, which is actually quite a good one. I think, let's look at the specs on here actually. Maybe you guys can't see that. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. 4 to 14 millimeter f2.8 to 5.2, and this is actually equivalent to more of a 24 to 70 millimeter if you want thinking full frame size. But yeah, it's a wide angle, so if you're going traveling and stuff, this actually has a pretty good range. Even the zoom has really good range too, so it can basically act as your wide angle / telephoto lens, and it's quite good. Yeah, so whenever I go traveling, whenever I'm going somewhere where you know, on a trip or something, I'm going hiking or something, I might want to use the Osmo because this thing is awesome. Like every video you make with it, it looks so cinematic, so smooth. There's no jitter, no shake whatsoever. So yeah, I like that about the original Osmo, and this one's even better since it has a zoom and the camera quality is actually a little bit better too. So yeah, this is the DJI Osmo Plus. Alright, and next I have the Sony a6000. Yes, I have replaced my Nikon. I used to have a Nikon D5100 DSLR. Now this Sony a6000 has replaced it. I also used to use the lens used to be different too. My old prime lens used to be a Samyang 24 millimeter T 1.4, I believe, and the T is basically just because it's a Cine lens, but it was extremely bulky. Like the lens was like up to here, it was extremely large, and of course the old school mirror DSLRs are much bigger, right? This Sony, of course, is mirrorless. The a6000 is mirrorless, and it's much smaller. It has about the same body as a compact point and shoot camera, and the lens is very, very good. Right now I'm using a sonar. This is a Sony Zeiss sonar 24 millimeter f1.8 lens, and this one is quite good. You can find them new for $1,000, but I got this one used for half the price, so I was actually a little bit lucky in getting that. But yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, the 1.8 24 millimeter f1.8 here, and it's not a Cine lens. I usually like Cine lenses because they're so durable, but you know, they're expensive and they're bulky. But this is just a normal still lens that's actually really good for video because the sound of the autofocus and everything, the sensors is minimized. So yeah, all the motors and stuff is minimized. You don't hear that in the video, so it makes it really good for recording video. And of course, the camera is really, really good. People who have used Sony knows that the quality of this mirrorless camera is basically comparable to a DSLR, but it's much, much smaller, much more compact. Like the body is like 40% smaller than my Nikon, right? So it's much, yeah, much more portable, easier to use, and this is basically the main camera I use for shooting like more professional stills and video, mostly for video because I don't shoot stills that much. It does not have the flip around viewfinder screen. The display screen does not flip around this way, so you can't really see it. That's one downside. That's something only Nikon cameras have, I believe. The Canon do not do that. The Canon cameras don't do that either. Neither do the Sony. The Sonys can only go up to here. You can like see it. You can see the display when holding it from here, the viewfinder. But yeah, you can't flip it around like the Nikon. But that's fine. And yeah, the quality is really good. Right now, I have a microphone on here. This is actually the exact same mics that were on my Sony music video recorder, the XY stereo mics. Really useful for recording either shotgun. So this is placing someone you want to record directly in front of you, or for ambience. So you want to record the environment, so I can spread it out like that. And it has a mic out as well, and it has a shock mount as well. So yep, this mic basically is the Sony music video recorder mic, and so I get really good audio quality with this. Flash right here, something a little bit smaller than my Nikon flash, but that's there as well. Of course, really good quality right here. Yeah, let's actually bring out what I use for my speaker now. This is the Bose SoundLink Revolve, which has replaced my Sound Blaster Roar 2. I used to have a Sound Blaster Roar 2 as my main portable speaker, and the Bose SoundLink Revolve has replaced it. The reason is because it's actually much smaller and lighter. It's IPX4 splash resistant, I guess. Splash proof, water resistant. Tripod mount right here at the bottom is very, very versatile. Of course, you have the aux and the micro USB. Now, it doesn't do as many things as the Roar 2 does. The Roar 2 can actually play SD cards and has a voice recorder and stuff built in. It doesn't do all of that, but that's fine because I never really use those things anyways. And this thing is just, it's easy to pair. You just have like a USB connection, aux connection here, and Bluetooth right here. This is for activating Siri or Google Assistant from your phone, volume buttons, power button, of course. And of course, it speaks Korean too, which is interesting. Yeah, 100% 남았습니다. There we go. We got a Korean speaker now. Yeah, so that's my new speaker right here, portable, and it pairs really well with the MacBook. If you didn't know that this was Bose, I mean, Bose makes good, well-designed products, but you would have to think that Apple would have designed something like this because it looks just so much like an Apple product, you know? So yeah, pairs really well with my MacBook as well. And yeah, let's use the camera. You can see, I actually don't know how well you can see this from a camera since I'm recording this as well. Okay, but yeah, my ISO should be auto here. Let's do F. This is the max f 1.8 here. I don't know how well you guys can see that screen, but yeah, you're basically watching a viewfinder through a camera, but a viewfinder through a viewfinder. But yeah, the image quality here is fantastic. Let me see if this, and it's autofocus, so I don't need to manually focus this at all. I had to use manual focus last time with my Nikon. Don't need to manually focus this at all. It's autofocusing video, so that is awesome right there. See, look how clear and the bokeh is on this, right? Very, very clear on this video. So yeah, this is a Sony a6000 through the Zeiss lens. Very, very clear picture, autofocus, everything. So yeah, I like this camera a lot. Much more convenient, much more portable, and the video quality is superior. So yep. And I have lastly my drone. So last time I showed you guys my DJI Phantom 3 Advanced, and I've upgraded to a DJI Phantom 4 Advanced now. So this one, the main difference, well, the battery is different, of course, so they're not interchangeable. The main difference, actually, this one can record 4K. The Phantom 3 Advanced cannot record 4K. And there's sensors in front of here. Sensors in the front and sensors on the bottom. So they have obstacle avoidance, which is something that's really cool as well. And of course, the camera is a huge upgrade from the Phantom 3. So this one can actually record at night. If you want to see the night videos on this, I have another YouTube video up about this, about specifically this drone and the videos, so you can check that out. But yeah, my Phantom 3 Advanced cannot record anything at night. You can't really see anything at all. This one, you can actually see, like, I even saw the moon very clearly. Like, even a lot of professional cameras can't record the moon very well, but this camera can even get the moon in good quality. So the night view, low light performance is incredible, much better than the Phantom 3 Advanced. So that's the main advantage, I think. I don't care about the obstacle avoidance as much. It's just the camera is so much better, and that's why I upgraded mainly. And it can record 4K as well, and that's a plus for a lot of people. So yeah, that's the Phantom 4 Advanced. That's my main drone now. And I have my main earphones. I upgraded from the MD. I used to have a Master and Dynamic ME150s. I upgraded to the Fender. This is the FXA5s. And yeah, they're just balanced headphones. FXA3s, I think, actually. Yeah. Anyways, this is the balanced armature earphones, in-ear monitors, I should say. So that's what I usually use on my way to work every day, is that. And then I used to have Bose Quiet Comfort 25s. I upgraded to a Sony MDR 1000X for my main wireless noise canceling headphones here. I use this on flights and stuff. Really, really convenient. Just easy NFC pairing since I have an Xperia phone as my MP3 player, micro USB charging. It does have so it has aux jack as well, so you can plug in wired if you want to. It doesn't degrade the sound quality that much. 20 hours of battery, by the way. And it's of course the on button. You have the noise cancellation button right here. You can also switch to ambient mode if you want to hear a little bit of external sound around you, which is good if you're working out. And we might want to see if you're jogging around outside, you might want to hear what's around you. So it's useful. There's touch controls, so you can tap it, double tap. It's kind of like the Parasite in that sense. It has the touch controls on the AirPad. You can touch it, double tap to stop it and stuff, and move forward and backward to skip the track. And it folds up. So yeah, all around good headphones. The Sony MDR 1000X. Another comment about the sound quality of the Sony MDR 1000Xs is that it sounds a lot better than the Bose Quiet Comfort 25s in my opinion. The noise canceling is almost as good as the Bose. The Bose is like the leader in noise canceling headphones, but Sony almost has it as good. Noise canceling is quite good as in these headphones as well. So they're almost up to the Boses, but the sound quality is much better. I think far superior to the Boses. So anyways, yeah, I think Sony has a new version of this out yet, but it's like double the price. So I bought this one used for like $170, I believe. It's like $350 for the new ones. So yeah. And one more pair of headphones that I should show you guys. I used to have a Denon Music Maniacs MM400s. Someone stole those at my workplace. So now I replaced them with this pair of Audeze EL8s. And this is mainly used as my studio monitors when I'm recording stuff through my Focusrite. Basically doing studio work, I'm recording audio and stuff. But I also use this for listening, of course, and connect it to my Creative E5s, which I still have as a headphone amp. And I just plug these in. It sounds really good. These are planar magnetic headphones. If you don't know what those are, basically it's a different construction than normal headphones. Normal headphones use a small voice coil, a small dynamic coil inside. They're called dynamic headphones. These are a small coil inside. It's basically the same as a small speaker, right? But these pair of headphones use, I believe, a thin piece of they use a thin material inside the headphones which vibrates, and there's magnets around it which help energize it and stuff. You can look it up on Google or Wikipedia how planar magnetic headphones work, but basically they work in a different way than normal dynamic headphones. But the sound, these ones are open air headphones, which means that the sound leaks out. That means that this is not a set of portable headphones. I would not use this outside. I mostly use this at home. But the advantage of having open airs is that the sound stage sounds a lot bigger. And by sound stage, I mean when you put these headphones on, they're not meant to be closed, so you don't exactly isolate yourself, but you feel when you're playing music through these headphones, you feel you're in the sound is coming from around you, is how I would describe it. Whereas if you have closed headphones like the Sonys, for example, right? The Sonys are closed headphones, then it's just compressed to that area when you hear the music. But when you hear music through an open air headphones, it sounds like it's actually coming from around you, from outside the headphones, and that's the advantage of that. I don't know any better way to describe it, but once you put a pair of open air headphones on, you will understand the difference. And yeah, these are really cool headphones. I got these for $375. I believe they are $350 now. They used to be $700 back when they were first released, I think. So yeah, pretty good pair of headphones. The Audeze EL8s planar magnetic headphones. That's what I use for studio monitor. And yeah, that's it. That's my audio video equipment as of November 2017. And I'll give you guys another update probably in about 2 years and see how things have changed. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my video. And be sure to subscribe if you like tech stuff or games or other stuff, or music. And that's it. Thanks for watching.